Hey guys, Buckskin Snuggy here. So I just wanted to show you me opening up a crap load of lockboxes. I kind of promised myself I wouldn't do this in the past. I even mentioned it in one of my other videos that I would highly recommend not opening these up. But I had a crap load of Zen. I figured why not? I'll test my luck. I really wanted that skeleton mount because that thing is sexy looking. And yeah, so here's just a quick look at me opening up over 100 boxes. Now the RNG, it was a bit sketchy. I was honestly rather disappointed, but yeah, here's a quick look at what I got. I didn't exactly record the in-game commentary. This is post commentary that I'm doing right now because let's just say there was a lot of swearing. I was pretty disappointed, but as you can see, here's a heads up on the different types of stuff I get. I get a lot of profession kits, a lot of different draconic kits, a lot of enchantments, a lot of rune stones. You get the odd schwack of Tarlamune bars, dragon scales, and dragon scales can be used up at the dragon scale vendor. You can get some different cool stuff, different companions, and there's actually a pseudo dragon companion for 100 dragon scales. It's a little purple dragon that looks really badass, and from what I've heard too, when he actually levels up, he gets bigger and gets pretty cooler. Um, the Tarmaloon bars you could use over at the Tarmaloon vendor. He can sell you coalescent wards, different items. You can get, I believe you can get different mounts and whatnot, some different equipment modifiers, so you can change the appearance of different equipment and stuff. But I was pretty surprised at how few and far between the Tarlamune bars and the Dragon Scales are. Like after I opened up about 150 of these things, I think I've totaled up to about maybe 57 Dragon Scales so far. The shitty thing about this too was the fact that my video recorder here, my HD capture card, kind of gimped out on me, and some of the lock boxes I didn't even actually end up recording, which was kind of a piss off. But yeah, I ended up opening up, what was it, I believe 10 here at the first part, and then 20, and then I figured, whatever, I'll just go for 70 more, and then I didn't get it, and I was like, you know what, I've gone so far, I'll get 10 more, and then I think I grabbed like 15 or 20 more after that. I'm not really too sure, but yeah, it was quite a few, and I am honestly rather shocked. I figured after with 150 boxes, I figured for sure I would have got something kick-ass. I did end up getting an artifact belt, which was pretty nice though. The what was it called? The Belt of Wisdom, which is pretty beneficial to my control wizard. That really helps out. But yeah, as you can see, I got some pretty nuts rune stones. A lot of rank sixes, rank sevens. The mark of potencies, mark of stabilities, different marks for upgrading your artifacts and whatnot was pretty nice. Basically, in the end, though, too, after opening all these lockboxes, I was able to get about 5 coalescent wards, and those are really good for getting your lesser armor enchantments and lesser weapon enchantments like the Vorpal or Soul Forge. I ended up refining one of the Soul Forge enchantments, and I slapped that onto my armor, and that enchantment is that thing is amazing. Basically, when you die, it will revive you and bring you back to life like the second you die, and it does it once every 90 seconds. So yeah, every minute and a half if you die, basically you don't have to sweat people, coming by and reviving you because it can be a real pain in the ass sometimes. Like even when I notice when I'm fighting dragons or whatnot, or in a dungeon, usually you try to do a solid to somebody else, run over and try to revive them right away, but people can be a little bit selfish and they're not really too worried about reviving you, and a lot of times I'm left high and dry, and then I got to use my injury kits and basically revive at the nearest spawn point, and it's kind of a pain in the ass. But yeah, as you can see, I get a bunch of different lesser marks of the Union, marks of the Power, lesser Renaissance stones, different companion kits. You know what I mean? So there was quite a bit of stuff that I did end up getting that was actually really beneficial to my character. Like I have a crap load of profession assets now. I've been trying my best to basically just spread the wealth throughout my guild that I just started up. Yeah, I should be posting a video about that, or I should have posted it already. But if anybody else wants to jump in the guild, we've got a schwack load of stuff to kind of help out for serious players who are willing to commit to the guild and willing to help each other out and whatnot. But yeah, ended up getting quite a bit of crap. I'm pretty honest. Like I'm rather disappointed. I really really would have preferred to save my Zen. I spent about 16,000 Zen, and a lot of people were asking me like, "Hey, did you end up actually putting any money into this game whatsoever?" And no, not a single dime actually. I've just been farming Astral Diamonds for the last couple of weeks now, and yeah, ended up basically racking up about 160 bucks worth of Zen, and which was kind of nice because it keeps your wallet a little bit heavier. Nothing worse than having to dump a crap load of cash into a game. But yeah, I don't know, guys. Just honestly, yeah, I wouldn't recommend opening these lock boxes. I felt lucky. I figured I'd, let it ride, see how it went, and to be honest, I'm really disappointed. No companions, no mounts, but just a lot of random shit, honestly, just with enchantments, marks of power, and stuff. But that Belt of Wisdom is pretty cool, though. It was actually the first artifact piece of equipment that I actually have, so I'm really enjoying that. And some of the rune stones and the enchantments were pretty nice, though. And yeah, honestly, now it's just back to farming Astral Diamonds, though. I was up around probably about 1.8 million Astral Diamonds that I converted. So I'm right now, personally, I think I'm down to about 100,000. So time to put some work in on LPK and see if I can farm out some Astral Diamonds, especially too because this weekend is the double Astral Diamonds event, and it is also the Call to Arms event. So if anyone's trying to get one of those Orc Assault Wolves, definitely hit up that Call to Arms. I've personally done the Call to Arms event now probably about 40 times, and I haven't got a wolf. A buddy of mine, his first two times, go figure, he gets the wolf both times, so he was pretty lucky on that. But for me personally, I honestly think I'm just going to farm out a bunch of Astral Diamonds and go and buy myself a wolf off the auction house because I think they're about 40,000 right now. They've gotten a lot cheaper because they're becoming more common. I imagine they will get more expensive as the event is over, so try to buy one while the event is actually still going. But yeah, this is gonna drag out for probably about another 5 minutes of me just getting all kinds of different random stuff, and I would love to hear any other stories that you guys have of you opening lock boxes and hitting it big, man. Like tell me about some of the kick-ass stuff you got, or if you were rather disappointed with what you got as well. But yeah, like I said, guys, probably do yourself a solid. Save your Zen, man. Go buy something cool from the store where you actually guaranteed to get something